You're listening to the ASOTU CON Sessions by Effectv live from ASOTU CON 2024.
Hey, this is Glenn Lundy, and I am here on the ASOTU CON podcast stage in collaboration with Effectv. Sitting across from me are Todd Caputo of Todd Caputo Consulting. I've also got Noah Koss is in the building. I got Breanne Pratley is here with us as well. Hanna with no H Wood is in the building, and Zak, my man, Zak with a K, Z-A-K, McLeod is in the building as well. They're all students over there at Northwood University, and we're here today talking about building the next generation of automotive, which obviously this is who we've got right here, right? The next generation of automotive. So Todd, talk to us a little bit. What's going on? What's this program? What's this all about?
So Northwood's been around for a long time. How many years has Northwood been? 1960, right? And I always knew about Northwood as a dealer growing up. I didn't end up going to college there, but I was talking to Paul and Kyle about organizing this event, and I said, I think it's really important that we have the future in this business, the human capital, being able to come to an event like this, finding out what ASOTU is about, becoming a part of the ASOTU community, and I'm willing to sponsor however many kids we can get from Northwood to come and some of the staff, and that was what we did.
Yeah, I love that, man. I love that you're pouring into the next generation in that way, creating opportunities, right? That's the true definition of like a servant leader. Isn't someone that is willing to do anything for others. It's those that seek opportunities to do things for others, and you're clearly doing that. I had never heard of Northwood University till like a year and a half ago. Right? And I've been in the auto industry for a long time, like probably longer than I would like to admit, but I'd never even heard of it. And then I guess it was my guy, Jeremy Knowling. There he is right there. My guy, Jeremy Knowling.
Strongest man in the room.
Yeah, he's like, man, I'm teaching at this Northwood University. It's like a school for car dealer kids and stuff. I'm like, what? Like, what is this thing? So, Hanna, I'm going to start with you. Tell me a little bit. What is Northwood? What does it mean to you? And how does this play into where you're trying to go with your life?
What a perfect way to start it. You are talking to the biggest advocate for Northwood that there's ever been. Right? I am like the biggest diehard fan for Northwood. So to me, Northwood is all about the people that are there. I'm the biggest Michigan fan you'll ever meet, and I walked on campus, saw the leaves changing because we're in the middle of the woods. I met the people that we have, the speakers we have on campus, and I have never met these kinds of people that are so wonderful in my life. And just going to that campus one time, I instantly committed within like that week. It's going to take me somewhere super successful into the car industry. I'm at ASOTU, I've been to NAD, I've been to some great conventions, and it's all because of the amazing campus we have.
That is amazing. I can't wait to go. You invited me.
I did. I really did.
Campus,
yeah, I did.
So I get to go check it out.
Yeah,
right?
you actually kind of have to now. Like, you're required.
I'm totally in on that.
Perfect.
I think it's going to be amazing. Noah, talk to me a little bit. Building the next generation. What is Northwood doing for you that you believe is setting you up to be the future of automotive? Well, or are they? You could be like, nothing, bro. It sucks.
Northwood is definitely a leader in setting us up for success, I'd say. I'd build off of Hanna, what she says. Speakers in class, big thing. As our professor, L.G. Bright, always said, it's a relational-based industry, and I believe we get a lot of opportunities to go out, venture out, and see what works for us. Get the best of what we can find and, see what the automotive industry has to offer and take it from what we want to learn and just go from there. I really think it's what we make of it for sure.
So paint a picture for me real quick. So it's a campus that's beautiful with leaves and all the things that Hanna just shared.
Yes, it is.
And then you mentioned like speakers. So you guys are sitting in a classroom setting or something, and there's just random speakers cruising around the campus? Or
every week is a new thing with Algie. So we'll walk into class 9 a.m. bright and early, and we'll have a speaker ready for us, get to learn about their company, possible job opportunities. I'd love to hear every speaker, though. So it's very big being in class, and you never know what you're going to get with Northwood, and that's always the great thing. Every week is a new week, and it's just, like I said, what you make of it. So if you go to class, you talk to people, you network, you're going to have a great time at Northwood for sure.
I love it, man. Who's been your favorite speaker so far?
I'm going to have to go with Glenn Lundy on that one.
Can somebody give this man the keys? He just won whatever prize we're giving. That's what I'm talking about. You officially are the future of automotive. Perfect. That response right there. That was beautiful. Jump in.
So I want to ask you all a question. What are your degrees going to be in when you graduate? I'd love to hear everybody's degrees.
Yeah.
So one thing that Northwood offers is an MBA, BBA program. So it's where you can get your BBA in 3 years and then your master's in 4 or 1. So it's 4 years total. And so for me, I'm doing my undergrad right now for automotive marketing and management and then minoring in finance. So I just completed my first year at Northwood and I'll be graduating my undergrad in 2026 and then my MBA in 2027.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. What about you, Zach?
So I am in the automotive marketing management program, and with that, like Noah and Hannah both said, we get to spend a lot of time meeting people in the industry.
Yeah.
So I'll be graduating next spring, right about this time, ready to make a difference in the industry.
I love that, man. I'm curious. You guys said that Northwood's been around since when?
1960s.
Okay, so the 1960s. So this school's been around for 60-something years, right?
Yeah.
Here we are in 2024. Technology has changed. A lot of things are emerging. So, Breanne, would you say, is Northwood keeping up with these kind of things? Are they kind of old school like the rest of the car business can tend to be sometimes? Or are they staying ahead of these things?
Yeah, so I would say that Northwood does a really good job at keeping up, especially like with AI. Our professors help us use AI in the classroom. For me, my marketing class, my professor helps us a lot.
Wait. Your professors do what?
They help us incorporate AI into our learning.
They help you use AI in the classroom.
Correct.
So it's not like some other schools where they're like, you cannot use any AI in the
Correct.
classroom?
So they
I love
actually
that.
teach
You guys
us
get
how to do it. Yeah.
Okay, just
So we're
making sure.
using it in the correct manner. So I think that's an advantage that Northwood has for us, and they do a good job for
Yeah.
sure.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Zach, what does the future of auto look like, man? What are you setting yourself up for? Like, what's the vision? What do you see?
Yeah, so for me, the future of automotive, as many people have said when we're here that we've gotten to talk to, is that there's a lot of change coming in the industry, and that with being in college right now, graduating soon, that we're coming in at a pretty pivotal time to come out and make a difference. So with that, with all the digital retailing going on now, with a lot of up-and-coming companies here that are ready to kind of ride that wave and kind of maybe make a difference in the industry and boot some of the bigger companies out of the direction, take a little bit more market share. I think it's up to us to kind of keep that wave going with a lot of people, whether or not they're at Northwood, to keep making that difference for us, because like I said, it's changing and there's new players in the game. So it's nice to see that happen. It's a competitive industry and people want to win.
Golly, it sounds like Drew Brees going after somebody's job right there, bro. That's all I could think.
Yeah.
He's like, "There's new game. It's new game. You know, we're just gonna get in there, coach, and just gotta do what we gotta do and take them out, man."
That's
I love
what
it,
we're
Todd. These are incredible young adults. They speak so well. They're put together like phenomenally. Talk to me about what you are doing and how this. Like, help me understand how you're producing things like this, or how Northwood's producing things like this.
So one of the things I learned meeting these great young people the last couple of days is a lot of the large auto groups, public and private, are going to Northwood to recruit. I thought that was huge. Like, that was a huge learning for me. That
right.
you know, Penske, Hendrick, Lithia. I mean, you guys told me, like, they have recruiters on campus all the time. You guys have events. That'd be great. Yeah, I'll pass it in like a minute. That was one of the learnings that I got. The other thing that I learned too is, 20, 30 years ago, when I first heard about Northwood, when I was deciding where I was going to go to college, it was kind of a college where only like car dealers' kids went to.
Yeah.
And one of these guys, I can't remember which one, I said, "How many kids are going to graduate this year?" And I think you said 350. And I said, "How many are dealers' kids?" And you said about 50%. So only 50% of them are going to go back to maybe a family store. And the other 50% go pretty much anywhere in this industry.
Okay.
And that was one of the maybe even happier about bringing them here. So everybody has a good understanding of that. Because you know this, you own your own business. Human capital is so important. And when you can get young people like this that are smart, that want to work, that truly love the car business right out of college, it's the best pond to fish in is there 100%. So
no doubt.
I'll turn it over to you.
I'll jump on that.
Yeah.
You're looking at 4 people that are all first-generation automotive students, so we're diving in head first. And like Todd said, we're just doing it for the love of the industry. I think we all had a love for cars at a very young age, and that's what drives us to just kind of make a industry passion as well as get a job out of it, just to keep the passion going, for sure.
I love it.
So yeah, I was going to touch on that too. All 4 of us, none of our parents are in the industry, so we're all kind of getting our foot in the door.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
Like, I thought it was
Yeah.
Dealer kid school.
Nope. So
It's
none
not.
of us are dealer kids. And to speak on like the Hendrick and Penske, Noah and I are both going to be interning with Hendrick this summer, and Zak's going to be with Penske this summer. And Hendrick actually came to our school and had like interviews for students, which is cool too, that Northwood has those opportunities for us, and they host career fairs twice a year too. So we get that experience by going to those events and meeting new people, networking and stuff like that. So we are like have these great opportunities for this summer because Northwood provides that for us, and we take advantage of the opportunities handed to us.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I love it. Biggest thing I hear, I work with a lot of dealers around the country, and I always hear, I can't find any good people, and young people don't want to work. They're, all these things, right? I hear these things.
Gen Z is going to ruin us.
I know
It's going
they're
to be
not
terrible.
true. I know these things are all not true, but I hear it often. So I am curious, since all of you guys came not from the industry, I'm curious, like, what attracted you to Northwood? You said you're the biggest advocate, right, Hannah, and that
did.
you love it, right?
do.
But it sounds like it's routine, it's structured, it's coordinated, it's disciplined.
Yeah.
I don't think lazy people will make it through, right? It doesn't seem that way. So tell me how they were able to attract a personality like yours that has that hard work ethic and that is driven and loves being in school and learning.
Yeah,
Talk to
so
me.
definitely the hard work and driven. I think I'm in like 8 different organizations on campus. I'm in charge of like our auto show on the e-board, like plenty of things to do on campus, and I would love to say that we all have taken our fair share of what we can do. My original first time on campus was the auto show. Already lots going on, lots of like routine, which is, it's kind of like you'll find that a lot of the people on campus, they've been raised very well. Anybody that sleeps in, doesn't go to class, you don't see them for long. And I think that's also helps Northwood keep its amazing reputation.
So your first time there was an auto show?
Yeah.
How did they attract you to the auto show?
Oh,
I
I'm
guess what
getting there.
curious
It's
is
gonna
if-
be good.
I want to know how a dealer can attract somebody like you into their store.
Yeah, so I had and I only went because it was an orientation, and I heard the Miami football coach was going to be there.
Okay.
And so, like, I'm freaking out. This is going to be great.
Got
and
it.
we had, like, amazing guest speakers on campus, and we had the head lady of Dodge for the entire United States.
Got it.
Spoke like 2 sentences with her, went back and talked with her again. I'm pretty sure within that week I committed to Northwood for automotive. Like, it was
Nice.
completely convincing. Last year we had, I forget his name. He has the best sales for Subaru. He's the biggest dealership on the other side of the ocean in Europe.
Okay.
And he's like coming over to the U.S. It's totally amazing. We have like just the craziest people come. Obviously, you're coming. Totally amazing. Todd's going to come because Todd's the best. It's going to be so awesome. If you've heard me tell you to come to campus, it's because you're amazing, and you'll only make it better.
Well, you're amazing. You're all amazing. Thank you for being here with me.
Yeah.
You guys heard it, right? So all you need to do is get the Miami head football coach to come do events over at your dealerships, and you can attract amazing humans like this right here. Can we make some noise for these incredible human beings?
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to this ASOTU CON session by Effectv. If you want more content like this, you can check out our other podcasts. We have a daily show called The Automotive Troublemaker, Monday through Friday. Here on podcast, also live streamed on YouTube and LinkedIn and Facebook. We also have a long-form podcast called Auto Collabs. And if you just want to go a little deeper into this community, you should sign up for our regular email. We put our heart and soul into it. You can get it for free by going to asotu.com. We'll see you next time.